What's going on, guys? It's Jeff here with another Madden video. This is game 13 on our 2014 season. We're going up against the 4-7-1 San Francisco 49ers. They have the 23rd ranked offense, the 13th ranked defense. They're going up against our number 7th ranked offense and our number 1 ranked defense. We are 11-1. We have been unstoppable, but they have a 93 overall. We have a 92. So this might be a better matchup than the numbers suggest. And we got Dillon Brown. And we do not have our defensive anchor, Troy Fitchette. He has been a monster this year. You see there Dillon's numbers. He's the number 1 ranked halfback in football right now. He's just been a monster. And we see here, it looks like we're getting the ball first. It looks like Rick's going to take this reception from Andy Lee. He's my dad. He took me out to dinner last night. I had a creme brulee for dessert. It was pretty tasty. But here's the kickoff. And it is going to be Rick who takes it. And, whoa, we get to the 24-yard line. And our high-powered offense is going to come out there again. Nobody's been able to stop Dillon for 3 weeks straight. He's won AFC Offensive Player of the Year 3 straight games. And it looks like he's on his way to yet another big game as he runs for about 15 yards in the very first play of the game. Look at this juke. Look at that speed. Oh, man. And watch out for Pribble here. Watch out for Marshall here. Ooh, good jump in front. I thought he was going to follow Pribble there. Another pass and play here. Rick is going to be my number 1 option right here. And he did catch it, and that was good for a first down. No, third down. We got to get a couple yards here. Or rather, 1 yard would do it right here. And we're going to go ahead and well, I said go ahead twice in a row there. Listen to me. Dillon's going to go ahead and do that. I just said go ahead like 4 or 5 times in a solid 15-second span. Sorry about that. Got the first down. Let's start this one off with a run play. Well, Dillon gets to the line of scrimmage, I believe, there. The name of this play is Scat. If Rick burns his defender here, I'm going down the field to him. And wow. All right, 3rd and 9. That's a passing down now. Pribble and Thompson. And that did not work out. We're going to go and punt it now. See our punty. Oh, they want us to kick the field goal. 64 yards. 64. That would be an NFL record. Let's go ahead and go for it. Colton Colby going for the record. And it's up. And it is no good. Nice effort there, though, to try to make it. And Colin Kaepernick is going to go ahead and take the field. And like I said, we have lost our defensive anchor. So it's going to be a tough one here. And Hunter. A big-time run to start this drive off. 19 yards for Kendall Hunter. No, they should still have Frank Gore. I think Gore might be hurt, though. Gore's on the Colts in real life now. But he was still on the 49ers last season. See there, we got Juicy. Juicy's my main man. Ooh, and a nice stop there for Charles Woodson. Here we go. Third down, and they did a screen play. They get the first down. Could be more. But it looks like we get locked out and got a holding call. Clipping call. And that's going to be a big help for our defense right now. And we're going to accept that, get a 3rd and 8, and hopefully stop them here. That's a potential drive killer right there, guys. And our defense looks kind of anemic right now. And Phil Bennett, whoa, how did he break that? Phil had him, was going down with him. Kaepernick somehow broke free, but ended up getting sacked by McDonald anyway. That's his 15th or 16th sack of the season. He has just been a monster. And they have to punt it now. And it's going to be a touchback. And so far, both defenses looking like they're going to be all right. Here we are on the 5-yard line. I thought that was a touchback. The heck? All right. No complaints. Let's just do this. And Dillon gets 7 or 8 there. He's been getting 7 yards a rush so far. No complaints. He is leading the league in the MVP race too right now. I think that's kind of interesting. Has a rookie running back ever won the MVP? He gets stuck at the line of scrimmage there though, but I'm going to go ahead and run it here. Might make a little more sense to have Covelli Barber out there in this position, but go ahead and rush it with Dillon anyway. And it's going to pay off. Dillon gets about 10 yards there. Go ahead and pass it here, mix it up. Pribble and Lunan here. And it goes to Lunan. And he gets 6 or 7 before getting dropped. And there's an injury on the field. And I hope it's not Steve. He missed the first 3 games of the season with an injury. And it looks like he is hurt. Man. With the playoffs coming up in 2 weeks after this, it's a bad time for people to start going down with injuries. Pribble. And I get sacked before I could even throw it. A good pass rush there, and it's a definite passing down situation now. All right, I got to go for the first down. Look for Thompson, but if he's not open, and that could have been an interception. I had nobody open. And a rare 2 stops in a row for our offense. And that looks like a beautiful punt from Corey Dowden. All right, and Steve strained his hip. We're going to leave him in this game. And our defense looked like it was struggling without Troy out there last drive. And yeah, our run defense is almost nowhere to be found right now. 3 rushes for 29 yards. We got Juicy back, which was a big upgrade, but losing Troy was bigger than losing Juicy even. A nice stop there from Charles Woodson. And that's 3rd and inches. And Woodson's been having a big game so far for us. And it was that Shelvin Mack getting behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him. 4th and 1. What a defensive stand. Look at Mack right there. Our defense comes up big in a 3rd and short. And we're going to get this ball back right now. And it's going to be Rick who takes it. He doesn't get very far at all. Go ahead and start this drive off with a run. I think I'm 1 for 6 or something like that passing the ball right now. 2 for 6 maybe. Little under 7 yards of carry for him. Go ahead and pass it here. If I don't get the first down or if I don't make it a completion, I could run it for the first. Watch out for Steve Pribble. And it's going to Pribble. And he drops it. Big hit. What a big hit there. And we're going to go ahead and pass it here, I guess. Van Gordon and Pribble, but Marshall's my emergency. Pribble gets 10 or 15. And there's some life from our offense there. Jordan Pribble's been our leading receiver. He likes catching balls. And we're going to go ahead and run it here with Dillon Brown. He gets about 10. It's been like guys have just been running away from Dillon lately. And I don't get very far that time. And that should end the first quarter. A scoreless first quarter for us, and that's a rarity. 0-0. Our offense hasn't been looking too good. Our defense, mixed results in the 2 drives we've had. First down's important here. Watch for Van Gordon. And we got that first down. Austin has had a pretty down year from what I thought he was going to do. But no complaints here. He's made the catches when I've needed him to. That's all I could ask for from Hambone. And I've raising up my passing completion here. We're going to need a first down here. Might be a good time to run a screen play. And I got that first down. Nice job from Covelli Barber to really take it there. Watch out for Steve, Marshall, and Hester here. Nice block from Steve. I'm starting to turn this into a pretty respectable passing game now. I really think that's just what we got to do. We know the running game's going to be there when we need it. And Marshall again with another catch. Marshall's been coming up pretty big here for us. Take a look right there. Watch out for Steve. But Marshall is... Wow. Marshall wasn't ready, I guess. Pribble and... really, Pribble's my only option right here, I think. Did he get the touchdown? He did. What a play. What a drive. Long drive down the field. A bunch of dip and dives, but they're going to review that. Let's go ahead and watch this with them. Doesn't look like it's going to stand. Here's the call. And they did not keep that. do a little bit of trickery here. With Dillon in that backfield, they're going to think the ball's going to him. We went to Covelli Barber instead. It worked out. We get the touchdown. Really, all they did is knock off some more time off that clock. Look at that drive. 14 plays, 7.5 minutes. No complaints from me, as Jordan Pribble gets yet another touchdown pass. He leads our team, and the margin is getting wider and wider each game. And they get to the 15. Nice kickoff there. Doing some yoga. And there's a flag. What up, dude? Doing some yoga. Alex St. Jamizzle's in the hizzle. He's doing the dizzles for Rizzle, my nizzle. And yoga. Motherfucker loves doing yoga. Ooh. Shelvin Mack again. Oh, yeah? And another nice hit there. And guess Kaepernick's first passing attempt. Definitely a passing down situation here. Can we stop him? And we do. And we're going to go ahead and give our offense the ball back. Our defense has just been a 3-and-out causing machine. And that right there is why we are 11-1. That's a nice punt. I got about 15 yards on that one. Go start it right off with that running play. Here comes a Dillon. Oh man, that hole. Dillon loves big holes. 11 yards, 11 rushes for 66 yards. 6 yards to carry. Keeping up his iconic pace here. And there's Steve. Steve is hurt, but he still makes the catch. And there's an injury on the field. No idea who. Here comes Dillon again. And wow, he got laid out there at the line of scrimmage. Man, that was awesome. Not for Dillon, but for guys who like good defense. All right, here we are. Look out for Marshall. I'm going to roll out here. Oh, man. He was wide open for a little while there. I waited just a little too long. This is all Marshall, but watch for Pribble to be my emergency. Or Van Gordon, and I get hit as I throw it. And nice defense there. And the 49ers really keeping themselves into this game right now. And we haven't really come up across that too much. Looks like another nice punt there for Corey. Alright, sorry if my commentary cut out there, guys. I just looked and my bar wasn't moving at all. Hopefully that wasn't going on for too long. And that one's out of bounds. 4th and 15. And it looks like we're going to run away with this one, guys. They kept it close for about a quarter and a half. But that fumble by Kaepernick really was the game stealer, I think. Once that happened, I think I just knew I was going to win. And wow, Rick gets hit big there twice. But here we are. Going to go ahead and start this drive off with a running play. And Dillon gets 9 yards again, almost to 100 yards. Here we are. And I think I got the first down. Dillon's up to 99 yards. About 6.5 yards carry. 8 or 9 there for Dillon. He's up to over the century mark. Big game so far for Dillon, yet again. There's still another half of football left to play, guys. Barber gets a little bit less than nothing there. 3rd and 1. Let's go ahead and pound this in. I like pounding it in. I try to do it anytime I can. Barber gets 6 or 7. Good run there. Let's pass it up. Change the pace here a little bit. Mix it up. Watch out for Pribble and Thompson. And Rick caught it, got 5 or 6, and went down. That's what our offense is all about. We're not about the big pass. We're all about these little ones. I take a bunch of those little ones over a couple big ones. You see there last week when he got 3 touchdowns. It's been kind of quiet on the touchdown front today. Watch out for Van Gordon and Marshall. Ooh, what a defensive play. All right, here we are. Pribble, Lunan, Brown. Especially Pribble here. What a play. Getting caught up on that defender. Left him a step or 2 back. And I made the catch in the pass there. 4th and 4. Let's go ahead and go for it. We're up by 17. We got 11-1 record. And Rick catches it big time. Watch out for Pribble here. Good defense. I'm going to try to pass it in. But if 3rd down hits, I'm going to run it down. I'm going to run it in. And a touchdown there. Another one to Jordan Pribble. It's the 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And he's been a big target for me again today. Colton kicks that field goal. 13 plays, 6 minutes off the clock. Awesome offensive drive again. A big kick for Colton. That's going to be a touchback. And here comes that defense. One more time. And we've won this game already, guys. 24-0. The running defense wasn't as elite as it has been all year, but ultimately, it didn't hurt us. We got the stops when we needed the stops. Good game for Charles Woodson. Good game for Quincy. And another nice run. Hunters showed up today. But Charles Woodson with yet another tackle. He's been big today. And that was Phil there, I believe. Looks like Boley might have helped him. But they're going to credit that to Phil. Good defense for the most part today. And Tyvon Branch gets a big tackle at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Making it a passing down. And let's bring the pressure on Kaepernick. And there's Michael Boley with a tackle. A sack, I mean. 4th and 13. We're going to go ahead and get the ball back. They've been doing a pretty good job at keeping Aaron Hewitt out of the pocket. Same with Phil. They've been double teaming those guys. McDonald, he lucked out, in my opinion, on his sack. Because that was Phil's sack, but somehow Kaepernick stayed up. And then, really, what happened was McDonald just kind of cleaned up the mess there. Let's go ahead and run this. And while I don't know how that guy stayed up, I saw the block, so that's why I tried to go outside. Because he was the only guy who could have gotten me on the outside. But I saw the push on him. I thought he was going down. I thought I had an open field. Watch out for Thompson here, guys. What a catch. That was a nice catch, guys. You see there, 21 for 33. I've turned this into a pretty respectable game. A few mistakes here and there, but that's what happens. And Marshall with another catch. Marshall, Thompson, and Purple have been big for me today. And of course, Dillon showed up. Anytime Dillon shows up, it's a good day. Dillon gets a few yards there on a reception. Let's keep it passing. It's been working this drive. I don't want to take the rhythm out of this offense. Watch out for Thompson. And Rick with a big-time catch. Gets a bunch of yards. We're going to go ahead and run it here with Barber, which will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 4 or 5 there for Barber. And it's going to be the 4th quarter now, guys. Last quarter of play. Pretty efficient game for us. And Dillon gets a first down there. See, there are 4 possessions in the red zone. We got 4 touchdowns. Watch out for Preble and Lunan here. Ooh. Good reaction there for the defense. I saw him shading there over to Lunan, so I knew Lunan wasn't safe. So I just tried to fire it into Marshall quick. Didn't work out for me. And Marshall gets a touchdown. It's going to be 24-0, guys. 31-0, I mean. And domination. 9 plays there. Just these long drives going down the field. They're adding up. And he got it at the 18-yard line. And here comes our defense again. Looking for the shutout. But we've seen it before. This defense kind of shrinks in the fourth quarter. Juicy with a big hit. Wow. And they're going to pass it. Definitely a running play here. And Ray McDonald with his third sack. What a play. McDonald is either up to 18 or 19, I think, on the season now. And he only needs a couple more to tie the record. And here comes Rick. Another beautiful punt, by the way. And I'm going to go ahead and get a solid 15 yards out of that. And the passing plays were working last down. Let's go ahead and keep him going here. I had the open field and going to exploit that. 10 minutes left. We're up 31-0. Dillon gets the first down. Dillon's been having a pretty good game. Not the lights out performance that he has been getting, but, you know, better than his average before that string of awesome games. And Preble wasn't ready. He just wasn't, guys. It's just what's happening. Gonna go ahead and run it here on 2nd and 10. Barber gets 7 or 8 there. Good run. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry. This is, oh, why to go slants? All right, watch out for Thompson here. Marshall and Preble are also viable options here. But Rick has had a big game for us. He doesn't have a touchdown yet. I might reward him with an attempt here. Their passing play has been working. Ooh, what a play. All right. Interception. Nice interception there for Brock. A rare interception for Jeffrey Thompson. 31-0 still, though. And that was a nice play. There's Boley again. Boley. Kaepernick. Ooh, if he could have stayed in bounds, that would have been a nice play. Our defense just showed up this game, guys. We would have had this. They would have been a lot better anyway. Miller has been really anemic out there. Juicy with yet another big hit. He's been laying those on all day. This is fourth tackle. And we're going to go ahead and get another defensive stop. And Rick's going to take this one all the way back there in no man's land. And I trip over my own player. How does that even happen? And that was a good pass rush, really. And Dillon's going to run off the right tackle here and try to get some yards. And Dillon gets 15 there. He's up to 150 yards. And Kellen Winslow gets his first catch of the game. This is going to be a screen to Dillon. I don't get nothing out of that. Go ahead and do the play action. Try to bomb it into Rick or something. And I got hit hard. Gonna have to punt it. Corey's been doing pretty good with his punts today. It's about time he does something right. Corey's been doing pretty good today. And McDonald's got the field again. They're going to be passing here a lot. Go ahead and prepare against it. Good play there for Boley. Boley came up big today, guys. All right, here we go. No, good game for Hunter. Kaepernick hasn't even really had a bad game. You know, he hasn't, aside of the fumble. And a big-time sack there. And that's Juicy and Samuel who get that together. What a play. Good defense. And Pripple's going to go ahead and take this. And he gets it to the 21. Wide receiver screenplay to Rick here. I'll try to draw as many people to me as I can and then get it to him. And wow, he's got all that field to work with, guys. Could he go? All the way, almost, but there's a penalty on the flag too. And that was a heck of a play for Rick. And I just want to get him a touchdown pass so bad. But Marshall gets one there. That's his second of the game. He's been having a pretty good game too. 40-0, guys. .555 total yards. All right, here we go. And if we really press it, we could get 50 again. That's my goal here. And McDonald, 4 sacks. Big time game for Ray McDonald. And that's 19 or 20, one or the other. Not sure the exact amount. McDonald again, 5 sacks. What's the record for sacks in the game? Because he's got to be getting there. And a big time play for Quincy. And there's 2 minutes left. 4th and 25. Looks like the shutout might be happening in this game, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and return this punt. And I get to the 49. You see Pribble here going out of bounds. Oh, that's Van Gordon. Watch out for him. And wow, a drop pass there. Not even hit. And I get to the 40. Another nice running play for the QB. Watch for Pribble. And, this might go to Pribble here. Gonna call a timeout here, get a more favorable play here. And Thompson and Brown. Or I'm just gonna go straight to Van Gordon. Let's go ahead and kick this 53-yard field goal, guys. And that is up, and that is no good. Colton Colby rarely misses any field goals. He's missed 2 this game. Now let's go ahead and try to get the stop. And an interception for Tyvon Branch. Last time I ran this play, Rick broke off for a bunch of yards. And that's a touchdown pass to Eric Thompson. One play is all it took. And Rick has had a huge game. The kickoff. And they're going to get it at the 25. And another interception is right. Asante Samuel. Our defense. And Dillon catches it, goes out of bounds. And we are realistically getting 50 points here, guys. Go ahead and call that timeout. Get Colton out there again. And let's get 50. Concept. Let's kick this field goal, guys. And third time's a charm. Colton Colby gets the kicker. And we just won 50-0. That's got to be one of the most lopsided scores in history, doesn't it? What a game, guys. Good game. Defensive MVP. I mean, McDonald had 5 sacks. I can't go against that. Offensive. It's really between me, Dillon. But 62%, 5 touchdowns. Dillon, 6.5 yards a carry. Rick had 10 receptions this game, big time. And that's 224 receiving yards. That's an insane amount, too. Charles Woodson had 9 tackles. McDonald had 6 with 5 sacks. Juicy. Samuel had a pretty good game. Colton missed a 64-yard attempt and a 53-yard attempt. And ultimately, guys, that was just pure domination. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, favorite, subscribe. If not, then go suck a chode. Good night.